Hi, my name is Matt Young, and I'm going to be explaining the evolution of superhero movies. Superheroes haven't always been the box office draw they are now. With superheroes making up roughly 99% of my own theater going experience, taking in billions of dollars a year, it is important to go back and see exactly where they came from. Starting with serials way back whenever, superheroes were a mainstay of children's entertainment, rivaling Western adventures and occasionally fitting in with them. During World War II, it was important for superheroes, as with most things, to be patriotic. Superman started fighting for the American way along with truth and justice. For the longest time, superheroes stood as a way to learn some valuable lessons, such as eat your vegetables or brush your teeth.
A large fresh orange juice, please.
Yes, sir.
When more story-oriented adaptations came along, audiences wanted someone that could swoop in and save them. And even if they couldn't, it didn't really matter, because they could just fly around the world in reverse time. Superheroes were just that super. Omnipresent beings that could do no wrong and could save everyone no matter what. Story-wise, that could be pretty boring.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Now superhero movies were more about the struggles that the superhero would face beyond their own adversaries. Dealing with having superpowers while trying to live a normal life. Loss of loved ones, not being able to save someone in time. Heroes on screen were starting to become fully realized, three-dimensional characters.
Showtime, a-holes!
Obviously, this wasn't a rule by any means, and we still had some silliness happening with these supposed gods among men, but luckily, we've learned our lesson. After the unfortunate tragedy of 9/11, superhero movies boomed. We had engaging and well-told stories, and now audiences just had a need for heroes. We needed to feel like there were people out there that could save us. Eventually, movies began to delve into the psychology of the superhero. After all, how could we believe in a hero if we couldn't see them as real people? This was the era of the gritty, realistic superhero. Heroes that didn't just save people, but could falter like any other person. We are now in a state where that gritty realism can be explored on both sides. What's the point of having a real Batman fight a cardboard cutout of a villain? With an almost cyclical return to serials, the superhero genre can show just as much of the villain as the hero. Motivations of why a bad guy does what he does become just as engaging as what makes a good guy do what he does. Even the big screen adaptations have taken on more of a continuing storyline spanning multiple entries of connected material. Along the way, superhero movies have had to learn the same lessons as the world. They try to be more inclusive by having superheroes of all different races, genders, and walks of life be represented. With writers and creators putting forth quality over simple idea or lesson, superheroes as a genre has entered a new realm of relevance. They are part of our culture, with content ranging from child-centric to adult-themed, and incorporate any emotion you can think of. They can live inside any genre without compromise.